Before I begin, does anyone participate in an extracurricular activity, and do you believe that participating in an extracurricular activity has made you a better person? Good evening, Professor Jones and fellow classmates. My name is Tana and Ms. Weston, and I will be speaking on the topic of extracurricular activities. For instance, I participate in the Spartan Legion, and I know that being a part of the marching band here takes up majority of my time. I've been in band since high school. I've been in band for 4 years, including the 2 years that I've been in college. So in the total, I've been in band for 6 years. So for the past 6 years of my life, I've been in band, and I've been juggling with school and other extracurricular activities. In high school, I know I did SGA. I was my class secretary. I know I participated in a lot of clubs in high school. So extracurricular activities improve grades. They highlight your individuality. You develop skill also while you're in extracurricular activity. Extracurricular activities are school sponsored, whether it's community activities or volunteering. To decide on which activities are good for you, you should ask your teachers, parents, counselors, friends, or even research them online. Studies show that there is definitely a very good relationship between your grades and extracurricular activity, only because I know for me, when I'm participating in an extracurricular activity, I know if my grade's not right, I can't do the extracurricular activity. And if I really like the extracurricular activity, I'm going to make sure that my grades are right so that I can participate in the extracurricular activity that I want to do. Many people join extracurricular activities to build new friendships or even build their self-esteem. In reference to colleges, many of them are searching for students who are individual. They have their own sense of things they want to do, things they want to bring to the university, things they want to bring to the student life. They want to make a positive impact on the community that the school is in, or a positive impact to the school. So that's one thing about extracurricular activities that will help you. I know many schools, they definitely ask you on a college application, do you participate in this, you participate in that, you participate in that, they ask you that. So it's good to, make sure that you have a lot of activities that you are in, because it looks good. It looks good on you, and it looks good on your resume as well. Lastly, you develop skills, time management, leadership, and collaboration skills. Time management is the biggest skill that you would definitely learn with the extracurricular activity, because you have to learn how to manage your schoolwork and the activity. For instance, for me with band, I know that if I go to band practice starts at 3:20 every day. If I'm free before 3:20, and say for instance I got a class at 11, I'm going to use that time between 11 and 3:20 to get work done. And then after practice, I will continue to work on stuff, especially if I didn't complete it before I went to practice. So time management is really a big thing when you're doing extracurricular activities, because it helps you build. You will definitely learn how to balance it out. Developing these skills will help you become dedicated more, and it will help you be able to focus on your work more too, only because, once again, like I said, you want to participate in the extracurricular activities. So in order for you to do that, you have to show that you are capable of, doing your work and staying on top of your extracurricular activity. Extracurricular activities will help you grow as a person too. You will learn more about yourself as you will about others. I can honestly say that, because you will definitely learn how someone else acts before you figure out how you are. Thank you, and